Hey everyone, welcome back to the message of the week. I hope you're all doing well. Sorry about last week. It was Easter holiday here in Canada. So yeah, today I want to do a little bit of an experiment. If you're up for it. Are you up for it? Okay. The experiment is you choose a number between 1 and 4 first. Okay. Secondly, when I go to show you what I've pulled, you pick a pile. Now, the number could resonate, or the number could be the same as the cards that I've pulled, or it could be completely different. What I want to hear is whether or not the messages were completely different, or if it's a message like a 2-for-1 deal. You know what I mean? And does it resonate? We'll see. So let's take a look what's going on. You pick your number between 1 and 4, and here are the cards. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. Now you can pause this at any time and then pick your pile. Okay? And we're just going to move forward. Forever forward. Dun, dun, dun. So we're going to start with pile 1. We have the 7 of Tyne with the Sun. Okay, so you got your eyes on like desires, ambitions, you know, tasks that you want to accomplish. Just be careful, okay? Just be careful, because you know, when you go to accomplish these things, not everyone is going to be, you know, happy for you, especially in the day and age of social media, where people tend to have a little bit of a jealousy eye. Okay, now with the Sun card being out here though, that to me would suggest that whatever obstacle or whatever task that your eyes are set on, okay, you shouldn't have to worry too much about these other people that are kind of eyeballing you, okay? Because the Sun coming out, to me, you're gaining the clarity of trusting that intuition about what to share and what not to share, okay? And really being able to go about your way, having that clarity, that knowledge, okay, as well as, you know, coming to a good positive experience overall. So being able to complete those tasks and enjoy some kind of success from that, okay? Even though you are being warned about these other people, I feel that you may already be kind of like protected from that. If anything, a little bit of extra protection won't hurt, right? So, but overall, I get the sense that the tasks that you're wanting to accomplish, okay, the things that you're trying to manifest with your desires and dreams, okay, they will come to fruition, and it will be easy. It will be an easy kind of like check mark against all these tasks that you've got set up. It's almost as if you've got like a computer screen full of different tabs going on. It's a little bit overwhelming, but if you prioritize, okay, make that list, set your eye on a specific goal that you want to accomplish right now. Basically, they're saying that's going to be coming to fruition. Whether or not it will be this week of it coming to fruition, that's another thing, okay? I feel like it might take a little bit of time to get there, but you will be having those kind of like easy stepping stones in place for you, and there's going to be some clarity when it comes to being able to achieve what you're wanting to do, okay? Oh, my favorite card. We got the Banner, you see? She's my fave. She's my fave. And we've got the Lady in Waiting. Okay. So the energy coming through, okay, on this is that, okay, the Bandit is a very spiritually aligned, psychically aligned individual, okay, always going with her intuition. She's very stable and calm within her emotions, okay? She's able to utilize creative forces to help with manifesting in her dreams and desires, okay? And she's just this lovely individual that knows what's going on, okay? She just has that intuition. She has that gift, okay? So with the Lady in Waiting, all right, this is talking about gaining some type of news when it comes to relationships. Now, this is interesting because of the fact that this is a cup card, right? It's about emotions and stuff. You may be trying to maybe start a relationship, or perhaps respark or rekindle a relationship, or you just have this knowing or this sense that there's someone that's going to be coming on their way with some type of news. Now, whether or not it's romantic or platonic, it doesn't matter, okay? But this person you're going to be able to gain some growth from, okay, and some knowledge, some wisdom, all right? Now I feel like, okay, because they're talking in the background. Now I feel like for most of you though who've picked this pile, okay, there's going to be like a new relationship being formed with like a spirit guide, perhaps even like an ancestor spirit guide of sorts, okay? There's going to be this new relationship starting off, okay? And this has to do with being able to work on those abilities or enhancing those abilities that you already have, all right? So you're going to be gaining knowledges from this new team member of yours that's coming through, okay? And now, whatever you may be working on in the psychic area of things, like don't be surprised that the information and the knowledge will be coming in fast. So the experience and that enhancement of this psychic ability will be quick. So make sure that whatever lessons that this new guide has to offer you, you really be attentive to. And it could be just as simple as, you know, doing a meditation to meet the spirit guide. It could be that the spirit guide is relaying messages through dreams, or even like little glimpses clairvoyantly, okay? And it could be that they're outlining certain books to you. So you know how you peruse the shelves of, say, a library or a bookstore, and there's this book that kind of just jumps at you, and then you're like, oh, this looks like a good, interesting book, okay? That's the same idea as what I'm getting here. So any kind of information that might be new that you can utilize for your psychic abilities or your enhancement, right, that information is going to be able to jump out at you, and you'll know that that's your new team member showing you, like, this is what you need to know to work on, okay? If that makes sense, yeah? Okay, next message. Another one of my favorites. Aw, okay. We have the guide. The guide, my favorite, one of my favorites. And we've got the clouds. So the guide comes up to kind of like show you that even though you may be a student, okay, whether it be learning physically, learning spiritually, whether it be learning something about yourself, okay, that although you are the student, okay, you are also the teacher. So whatever experiences that you have or whatever knowledges that you've gained, you're also being looked up at as having that knowledge to maybe someone who may not have that knowledge or that experience, right? So there's other people that are kind of like stepping in to want to gain that knowledge. Now with the clouds, okay, we're talking about dreams that will be on the way, and Now this could be that you may be thinking of learning something new, okay? And this might require going back to school or taking a few classes, okay, whether it be through like actual school, or if it goes through classes like spirit classes, right? Like for example, like a shamanic class or what have you, okay? But I can also see this as something that when you're learning this, okay, when you're learning this, you're going to be taking this learning and eventually flipping it to teach others. So you, as much as you may not want to be in that teaching position, okay, there's something there, and that's going to be like way later, but I can see it. I can see you taking this knowledge, this new learning, this information, this growth, and flipping it and teaching others, okay? So whether that be in the form of like spiritual experiences, witchcraft, or perhaps even going to school to become a teacher, right? Like this is what's coming through, right? So this is very exciting because it's something new that you are exploring, but you also have been playing with the idea but haven't exactly settled into the idea yet, okay? But these dreams will be coming forward, and they will be starting off very shortly. So grab a hold of them, because if you don't, you're going to let that opportunity slide, and you might find yourself stagnated once again. So if you've been thinking about going back to school or taking a few classes here and there, do that. If you've been thinking about, reaching out to get, different knowledges from texts or say the internet, do that, okay? Do your research, and just while you're learning, have fun with it. Put it to practice if you can, okay? All right, last message. Oh, this makes lots of sense. Okay, so we have the Two of Time, and we've got the Lilies. Okay, the Two of Time, we're talking about duality. Okay, we're talking about balancing act. Okay, we might need some assistance or some support from others around us while we are going through this new journey and these new opportunities. Okay, we might need that person as a soundboard, or you might need to work with this person, okay, or work with this group of individuals. Now, with the Lilies here, this is like a reminder, okay, of balance, to balance between the mundane and the spiritual. Okay, so being able to bring that balance as much as you can, all right? So I feel like while you are trying to pursue career things, okay, or new ideas as a career adventure, right, your spiritual growth will also be in there as well. It's just so much as needing to be able to balance that here and there. So making like a schedule that you could utilize to kind of help you with the balancing act of those things, okay? And I feel like for some of you, this might be, utilizing that spirit side in order to be able to use it for like business. So opening up your own shop, whether it be crystals or spell crafting or, a mixed bag of things. Okay, so basically what they're stating is to be able to balance between the physical realms and the spiritual realms of things, okay, that duality, okay, yin and yang, feminine and masculine, okay, but also being able to be open and receptive to other people's ideas and being able to be receptive to other people's opinions as well, okay? So they may have experiences that you do not, right, that you could really listen to and hone in on to kind of help you grow as a person and to help you grow on your career path or your spiritual path, okay? So like there's a lot of give and take in this, all right? So you need to know that you don't have to do this alone, that you do have people that you can reach out to, okay? But part of it is you not being overly stubborn, okay? And being able to be open and receptive to those ideas and that communication that they may be bringing forth for you, okay? Because it might be something that you haven't thought of. It might be something that, you know, you were like, oh, this is a really good idea, and then be like, they say, oh, well, what about this and this and this? And you'd be like, oh, yeah, I didn't think about that, right? It's one of those type of scenarios. But yeah, it's definitely bringing in the balance between those aspects in your life too, okay? So, yeah, some planning involved for you. So that's those messages for the week, and we are going to take a look at the energy of the week, okay? Using my handy dandy energy week. I don't know why. I use this deck just to do the energy read for the week or the month, or I don't know. I think it's just because the Mandela's on it, maybe. But we'll see what the energy is being brought forth this week for everybody in the collective. Okay, we have health coming through. Okay. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Pretty straightforward, right? So taking that time to go for walkies, or, you know, maybe switching out old habits for new habits, incorporating a little bit more exercise, or incorporating a little bit more greens or fruit or whatever into your diet, right? Maybe you need to book an appointment with, say, a doctor to talk about your physical well-being, right? Your physical vessel is just as important as the emotional and the spiritual and the mental side of things, okay? So making sure that your vessel is running smoothly, right? Because when we are ill or, you know, physically hurt, right, that affects the other parts of who we are and how we operate as a person. So we really need to take that time and be like, okay, what does our body need in order for it to keep running smoothly while I do this other work? So if you feel like you've been needing to talk to a doctor or what have you, book the appointment, okay? Because your health comes first, right? Your health, not just physical, but, you know, emotional, mental health comes first, right? And I feel like it's one of those things where people have been working so hard lately just to keep up with everything that there's like this cusp of burnout. And when we reach burnout, sometimes it has psychosomatic symptoms, right? Like feeling unwell, catching colds, viruses, what have you, right? So really pay attention to that physical health of yours, okay? And that is it for the message of the week. Let me know about that experiment. I want to know. Put it in the comments, or, you know, you can shoot me a message on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, but I would really like be interested to hear how this all played out with the numbers and then picking piles, and yeah, be fun. Anyways, have a great week, guys.